Howdy kids, and welcome to Hot Off the Presses. This is a new segment that I'll be doing that shows games that are in beta, maybe games that just came out, just games that maybe you haven't seen that are maybe indie titles or stuff like that we can get out there, find stuff that I really like that I hope that you'll like. What you see here is called Runespell Overture. This is a game that is in beta. It is closed beta. I was one of the lucky few to get in. And what this is it's a mythic poker game. It's by an indie company called Mystic Box. They've been very good at letting people see their stuff and getting the beta going. This game is supposed to release on July 20th, and we are in major beta testing mode. But enough about that. What we can do is I will jump in and show you exactly what's going on right now. This is your pathway, and you can go along here. This is the map. You can move around. These are like waypoints, and you can click on them. You can click ahead and move that far ahead. And this is your guy. You are called a changeling, and so far you've woken up and don't really know where you are, and you're going through. A few of the key points that I'd like to point out before we get started is the music is awesome. If you can, go through, listen to the music. I'll try not to talk so much over, stuff, but we'll see. And hopefully you can listen to it. I'll probably give you a little back end or something like that to let you listen to it. There's no voice acting, which I'm okay with. It raises production value, it raises production cost, not so much production value. This game does a very good job of using the lack of voice acting and replacing it with stuff that really brings you in, aka the music. The writing is really good too, and the overall gameplay. So without further ado, let's get into the battle system, which is my favorite part of the entire thing, which is what this is all based on, so, we will really get into it. Alright, the graphics are really good too, especially, and here comes the kicker, the game is going to be $10 on Steam in the US, it's $9 in the Euro, and $8 for the pound, so good value for the game. This is the way that the story is played out. It's basically just text. You click continue, and then you can select your options or what you want to say here. So far, I haven't found that it makes a whole lot of difference, but so on and so forth. And if you've already been through it, and I don't know if they're going to do this, it was an idea that has been tossed around, is maybe being able to bring all of your stuff back in and play over again. You can skip through the conversations just by hitting escape or clicking that button that was down there. So here we go. If you've ever played poker before, what you'll notice is basically you're trying to make poker hands. That's what it is. It looks like solitaire, but it's not. It is based on poker. So what you'll see is you can make stacks. You want to make the best poker hand that you possibly can out of 5 cards. And yes, they do have 5-card matches like Yahtzee. But what you can do is you can stack cards on top of each other, which makes them non-stealable. The reason why you can see your opponent's hand down here, or cards, is because you can actually take from them. So, done. What it is I can't take these right here. If you have cards stacked on top of each other, you can't take them. So that's how you lock them up. So if you have a really good run going, then you stack them, lock them up, and go. So it would be great if I could take these 3 and make a full house, but I can't. So I'll just go here, take the queen, and you get 3 turns per round. And there are extra cards that allow you to have extra turns. I think it's called Fate Swell. Yeah, Fate Swell is what it is. So anyways, I'll go ahead and get through this. Let's get some more stacks going. Alright, so we made a full house over there, and then there was a attack for 15, and based on your hand is what you are basing your attack points on. and I can show you real quick actually. For all intents and purposes, let's do this. Oh, I could have made a full house there. But anyways, so you see this is 10 attack. He just cast this spell on me. That was for 10 attack, and you're actually getting brought up right here by Bren. You have allies who allow you to have different, they're called rune spells. That's where the name comes from. You can cast different rune spells, and then you also get power cards. So, I'll just skip right through this. So here, you can see these are power cards called Bloodshot, and what happens whenever you use it, and I'll show you. So you get allies, and then Fire Shield. So, what this is, let's go ahead and skip through that. Fire Shield blocks fire damage. This is it blocks for 5 to 8, and then you see that it has 15 rage points here, and these are rage points. This is your mana, if you will. But your rage points are generated whenever you attack or whenever you get attacked. You get more for attacking and less for being attacked. So right now I have 35. I have 3 turns. So what I can do is I can cast Fire Shield, click on it again. There we go. You'll see that the number 2 went down to 1 because that's how many uses you have. And then there's my buff. So what we'll do here is, let's see if I can. Well, I'll show you Bloodshot too. So Bloodshot comes out, does 7 to 10 damage, costs 20 rage points, and whap! She jumps out. Cool little animation. So, and those are the cool things. Is they're simple animations, but they look really good. You'll see over here is the HP. I have 125 because of this blessing here. That gives me plus 25 HP, and then he has 85 HP and has been hit for 8 hit points. So then I'll attack him for 10. And we go from there. Alright. What can we do? Make a full house. And lock up the 10s. Let's be for 15. That's the fire spell. And there you go. So now, let's go here. Oh man, I was hoping to catch something out of there. And attack. So you can see that it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it has a very Puzzle Quest feel to it, but it's not Puzzle Quest. By no means is it Puzzle Quest. Obviously, this is completely different. But that being said, they do have the same sort of puzzly battle, you know, fighting systems. So basically, this guy's pretty much a mini boss, if you will. He's not super hard, but he's harder than the other ones, which is obviously the definition of mini boss. If you're watching this, you know what a mini boss is. All right, so cool. We got set up for our full house here. Ooh, look at all those kings. Can I make a royal flush out of any of this? Close, but no cigar. I need a queen for that. Oh well. Oh, and when you know it. Whap. So my fire shield is still doing me very well, which I'm very happy about. Oh, I missed the king. A lot of you have probably seen this. Game from Total Biscuit. He did a WTF on it, and it got a lot of love from Total Biscuit, and that's the reason that I'm playing it. In all honesty, go ahead and throw off my Bloodshot and that shit in the round. But that's how a lot of people found out about this game. And if you're watching this, it's worth it. It's completely worth it, especially for $10, where they're sitting there saying that it's going to have, you know, anywhere from 11 to 15 hours of gameplay and replayability. Plus, they're looking at a multiplayer system. That's huge. It's unbelievable. You know, for that, it's hard to find that kind of value. I don't get some of that value out of the major AAA titles that I buy for, you know, Xbox or PlayStation or PC that are $60, and they've got, you know, 5 hours of gameplay. I mean, look at Homefront. Homefront was what, 6 hours maybe, and this has 11 to 15 and costs a sixth of the price. I mean, that's something you can really get your hands around. So anyways, to give you a little breakdown, obviously I beat him. And this is where your loot goes. This is Hack Silver, also known as just Silver. And it allows you to, you know, you get it, you can buy things, and so on and so forth. I'll show you that here in a minute. What else you have is you have your quest log. I don't have any quests right now because it's still the very beginning of the game. And the inventory screen. And this shows you your equipped Runespell cards. I have Blessing, which is the 25. I have my Ally, and then I have Fire. Fire Shield, excuse me. And then you can see that it's X'd out because I have 0 uses left. So I can't use it anymore. This is your inventory, so anything new goes in here. And then Blessing, Secrets, Runespells, Allies, and Quest items. And under Runespells, they have all these different types of like elements, and then different, you know, Fate, Glory, Doom, Divinity, Fear. These all have to do with like buffs that you can do, and yeah, so it's pretty self-explanatory. I have 50 silver. Go for it. You click on Ally Gallery, and this brings you down to shows you, gives you a little bit about it. Tells you a little bit about your ally. I only have one. Again, it's still very early, but you can get tons later on. So we'll keep moving down, and let's just say I want to go there. Oh, runs into this. So then you'll say yes, continue, go. I'm skipping through this so that you guys can see. If you skip it, it just automatically gives it to you. And then, as you can see, I picked up a new quest, which is go to Deepwalker Camp, and this is Deepwalker Camp. So click down here, and welcome to Deepwalker Camp. Okay, and we'll just escape. Gives you your new quest. Gives you a new power card. Talk. I'm just gonna skip that. Gives you your new quest here. Escape. And then these are other people you can talk to, and then you can also trade with the Black Merchant. It shows you how to trade, so on and so forth. You can add usage, so you have uses for each one of these. I'm probably not going to see this Fire Shield again, so I can't really sell it though, since it doesn't have any. Since it doesn't have any uses. So let's exit. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Trade. So what I'll do is I have 150 here. You can buy allies, so they give you Mana Shield and Iron Skin, which guards 5 melee damage. It goes for a duration 2, so it's 2 rounds. Has a 2-round cooldown, so you can, as soon as it's over, you can use it again. So, here is what I'll do. This takes you to your inventory screen. You can equip that. You can unequip that. Since I don't want it, back to trade, which is kind of handy that it lets you go in between the two, so it's pretty nice. Let's go to sell, and then run spells. And since it's empty, I can't sell it, so I just keep the card. So we'll go back to buy, and